We're going to go into the Pokemon Go.
I have a cat. She jumped up on the desk.
We're going to go into the
Mr.
Pokemon
Bond.
Go top free-to-play tips for starting Pokemon Go in 2021. These are some of the things...
Don't do it, man. It's not... Don't do it.
These are just some of the things that I feel as though are the biggest things for people to think about when they start playing the game, outside of all the other crazy stuff that's going on, the best ways to maximize everything. There's a lot of different aspects going on. But basically, the first distinction you want to make with this is whether the player is returning to Pokemon Go.
Yes.
When they... that started before trading came out, basically, or if they are starting completely new. If they're starting back
restarting.
up, they need to save all the Pokemon they had.
Don't trash anything.
Those Pokemon are going to be vital towards getting lucky Pokemon and catching up for the meta in gyms and raids.
And are they still doing the first 10?
Yes.
Guaranteed lucky. Okay, then the first 10 that you get need to be super meta relevant.
Yeah.
You need to get in touch with somebody who's like...
Find a player.
Spent way too much time playing.
We'll go into...
And knows what everything you need.
We're going to go into it a little later, the exact Pokemon that you may want to focus on. But for now, main thing to keep in mind, if your account is one left over from when Pokemon Go first came out, do not transfer anything. Those will be vital towards trading. If you are...
Diamond hands, baby. Diamond hands. Hold on to them.
Because even if it's something like a Pidgey or a Weedle, those are still going to be part of the player's... People are going for a lucky dex, so they need anything and everything to turn lucky.
Yeah.
So they're going to want to trade one of those Pokemon, plus they want to get you back into the game. 90% of Pokemon Go players know that we need raiders, we need people hitting the gyms, we need...
people will definitely hook you up with some decent Pokemon, even if they're not getting anything back. Be like, man, I got this low level such and such. You can have it. It's not that big a deal. It's got a legacy move. It'll be great. You'll be able to just give me that Caterpie. I'm going to toss it. I'm not that concerned. Yeah. But you got to join Team Blue when you hit 5 or whatever.
Mystic all the way. So the next thing you want to do is Stardust. Save everything you can. If you have the inventory for it and the balls for it, catch everything you can.
If you got the balls, catch them all.
Go to the walls if you got them.
From the window to the walls.
Keep a 2-kilometer egg in your infinite incubator at all times whenever you have the option. Unless for some reason you're going on a walk in the woods and you won't be back in range of a Pokestop for about 5 kilometers, and then in that case,
throw in a 5. Or if that's all you got, throw in a 5. Keep the 10s and the 7s out of there, and the 12s.
But incubators are a paid resource, so you want to be sparing with them as much as possible. You'll get them for leveling up, but after that, you don't want to use them too often because you want to use your coins towards upgrading your inventory space, as there are over 500 different types of Pokemon in the game now.
Yeah, and you only start with like 250.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, 250. I think 250 sounds about right.
I think that's what...
Yeah. It's really low, and they kind of have to keep it low because all of the bot accounts, account sellers that are out there, just the nonsense that Niantic has to go through in order to keep the game fair for people. So, in addition to all of that, when it comes to Stardust, there's a few other things that often are forgotten about. And it's simply, if you're nearby a gym that is of your color, bury the Pokemon that are in there, if you have the berries for it. Nanab, use up all your Nanab berries for burying at the gym, if you are good at throwing Pokeballs. If you're not good at throwing, then save the nabs and get some practice in. But you do want to figure out the throwing habits and the attack patterns of certain Pokemon without the need of the nab, because you're going to need the extra catch increase berries, such as the raspberries and golden raspberries, and sometimes the silver pineapple berries, for the rarer Pokemon, the legendaries and such, that have a 0.2% catch rate on them. When going back to Stardust, make sure you have your Adventure Sync on. That will start accumulating steps that your phone does throughout the week. That will cash in every Monday morning at 9 a.m. You get larger rewards for each tier of kilometers that you walk, from 5, 25 to 50, with a secret tier at 75 kilometers that will be for all Stardust. Before that, the 25 and 50 kilometer rewards will reward eggs and items, and that's just a big load of Stardust that you want to make sure you get every week. You can do a PvP battle with a friend 3 times a day, and battle a team leader once a day for an extra 3 and 500 Stardust. That is just free. All you have to do is find a friend, fight him.
Yep.
And the Team Go Rocket balloons that will come to you various times of the day, usually once or twice a day or so. Those ones will reward you an automatic 500 Stardust, and then when you catch the Pokemon, it will have Stardust associated with it as well. If it's in evolved form, it'll have extra Stardust with it. And certain Pokemon that have a Stardust bonus outside of there will not have the same Stardust bonus in-game, in the Team Go Rocket battle. So if you were to catch a Shelder outside of a Team Go Rocket battle, you would get 1,000 Stardust for capturing it. Meanwhile, if you caught a Shadow Shelder from a Team Go Rocket battle, it would only be 100 Stardust.
Yeah. It's not special.
In means of saving that Stardust as well, the Appraisal System was upgraded. Not only does it give you some interesting text to decipher and see how good the Pokemon is from there, it will automatically give you a 0 to 4-star rating. And you want to make sure that you save those 4-star Pokemon. Those are what they call 100% Pokemon.
Hundos!
And those are the ones for Master League, gyms, raids. Those are the ones that you want to power up, and the 4-star Pokemon are the ones that you want to power up. Because
all the way up,
they won't be automatically and possibly replaced in the next encounter with that type of Pokemon.
Right.
Many of us have been burned by sinking a ton of Stardust into a Pokemon, only to do the next raid, and then, boom, there's one with better IVs, better damage, and even shiny, possibly.
Yeah, I got a lot of 96 Machamps that are...
Yep.
I soaked a lot of Stardust into, and then to be overshadowed by my 98 Machamps.
Mm-hmm.
Still no perfect, but
I think
I'm good with it.
I had finally gotten one, maybe last year. But before that, I hadn't gotten much of any.
Yeah, but then again, I've got 4 perfect Gengars.
Yeah.
And one of them shiny. So who knows?
Well, I think ghost types are easier for us to get than fighting types, because fighting types only...
That's true, because of the biome.
Yeah, because of the biome.
Yeah.
Ghost types will spawn every night. Meanwhile, fighting types, I don't know when the hell they would...
Sometimes I don't see them for days.
Yeah. If anything, they would spawn... You know what? They should switch that up. Fighting types should show up during the morning hours, because that's when
they're
everyone's
getting the
out
runs,
training.
and that's right.
Yeah, Niantic, I hope you're listening. Make fighting types spawn in the morning.
Do it.
For a while, they were, before all the spawn changes and everything, they always had Oddish spawn at night and Bellsprout spawn in the morning. It was those fun, subtle distinctions that made it a little interesting.
Yeah.
So, in addition to the appraisal system, something you want to keep in mind that Great League and Ultra League Pokemon do not fully correspond to this star tier system. When it comes to the Great and Ultra League Pokemon, they will actually get more stats in PvP with other tiers of stuff. So, when you're ready to go into PvP, go ahead and do that. You'll find all the information for that. But for now, just focus Stardust on the raids, gyms, Master League Pokemon. So you want 4-star and up, because with players being new, your Stardust reserves are going to be extremely low and easily spent. Mm-hmm. So you want to make sure that you spend it correctly and the thing that's going to get you the most money out of it. So, right now with Mega Pokemon and Lucky Pokemon, it's never been easier for a new player to defeat a gym, help out in raids, and do so many other things. When it comes to the Lucky Pokemon, you want to try and get these Pokemon to turn out to be lucky, especially if you can get a Mega Pokemon like that, because they're going to be Mega formed for over 8 hours. With them being in their Mega form for 8 hours, that means you can do all the battling with that Pokemon and take full advantage of a raid event, hitting multiple gyms downtown, defeating Team Go Rocket leaders, grunts, and even the Team Go Rocket boss, Giovanni, and the other Go leaders as well. So some of the ones that will have the viability in multiple routes that you may want to use a second charge move if you use in PvP. We'll go into that other part later about second charge move. So some of the Pokemon that you want to keep in mind in means of utilizing for both PvP and for raids and gyms: Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, and Gengar. They're ones that their Mega Forms are going to do a lot of work when it comes to gyms, PvP, and raids. So you want to make sure that you get one of them lucky, get some good IVs on them, or simply just make sure that they are your buddy.
My buddy. My buddy.
Due to a recent change, the buddies actually will now bring you Mega Energy. So make sure that you have a Mega Pokemon equipped as your buddy if you're doing a lot of things out there, because when those Pokemon aren't in raids and with limited income coming to a free-to-play starting player in Pokemon Go, you want to do the budget way that you can, which is set them as your buddy, do a lot of walking, go from there. Speaking of buddies, this is the other one. You want to make sure that you rank up your buddy as fast as possible. That buddy system is invaluable for helping you in game in means of catching Pokemon, conserving items, and just a lot of utility. The first tier for buddies, they'll be on screen, you'll be able to enjoy their presence. Second tier, the buddy will actually rebound the ball back at the Pokemon if it attacks at the time that you throw the ball at them, which means it'll save you a Premier Ball, Ultra Ball, Great Ball, Pokeball, whatever you got going on there.
The old second chance. And it yells Kobe when it does it.
Exactly. The third tier will actually be, your buddy will actually visit a Pokestop and bring you back gifts and souvenirs, being potions, berries, various other things. And then for the last tier, it'll be Best Buddy. But the thing that they don't exactly tell you about Best Buddy is Best Buddy will power up 2 levels when they are your Best Buddy. if your best buddy has fainted, and you switch out your buddy, and then switch him back as your best buddy, that power-up will actually revive your buddy so that you don't have to waste an actual revive.
Interesting. I did not know that. But then again, I don't have any like big buddy Pokemon yet. I just don't. I don't mess with it. There
is some subtle intricacies that you have to figure out.
It's mostly for PvP. It's not very. I mean, I guess in general it could be good for some raids, but
well, mainly for the revive feature there.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, I know.
Yeah. But
it
really depends on what you're using it for, because you could use it. In essence, before we had extra large candies, that was the only way to get a certain Pokemon past a certain level.
Yes.
Plus, that could be the difference between 20,000 Stardust or 2 power-ups. So if your Pokemon is all the way, say, level 38 or something, then you switch it to your best buddy, that level 38 Pokemon then becomes a level 40 Pokemon, and you didn't even have to spend any Stardust.
Yeah. Plus, it's the only way that when you're leveling up is that you can get Pokemon above. I mean, you can do it two levels above your current level, but this will give you that extra boost.
Oh yeah, true.
So, again, it's only for one.
Yeah.
So, it's not super relevant. I gotta.
Yeah.
Do the fluids with the dog. So.
Yeah, and when it comes to the best buddy type stuff, there's a. Excuse me. There's another mechanic to it called the Excited the Mood feature. And basically what you have to do is interact with it at multiple times, and when the mood turns excited, it then unlocks another tier of hearts for you to complete.
You can get more hearts.
If you have a Poffin, you can do that and automatically get it excited. But you want to be sparing with those, as it is a paid resource. Unless you get it as a reward, but it's a paid resource otherwise, so.
Yeah. I think I have some Poffins at this point. I have not used or messed with any of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you usually won't do that if you're going to have a long play session, doing some raids, gym battles.
I have 4. I don't know where I got them from, but...
GoFest and a few other things.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got one... Oh, I don't know. They may have given me one in like a free box at some point in time.
Yeah.
So... I gotta go do fluids with the dog. We can take a 5-minute break, or it's up to you.
Well, I only got like 2 more things.
Okay, yeah, we can just wrap it up then.
Well,
I gotta go stick her with an IV.
Well, we can pause for a sec, so go ahead.
Okay, I'm not. I mean, if we're almost done, that's fine. I just don't want to.
Okay.
Wait too much longer.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's just this last little bit, and anything else we can think of, but that should be good from there. But
All right, word.
So, in addition to what is this? Oh yeah. So,
what is this?
In addition to the Mega Pokemon, some of the other Pokemon that you can actually cross-use for gyms.
Oh yeah.
For different metas, for fighting in gyms, fighting in raids, fighting in Master League PvP, things that you would want to max out or use in gyms, and possibly for megas down the line. Metagross, Houndoom, Tyranitar, Swampert, Lucario, Magnezone, Rhyperior, Machamp, and Conkeldurr. Probably should have found a grass... Oh, Venusaur. We'll go with that. You want to have a wide stable on things?
I think Tangrowth is a good one for higher level PvPs as far as like a good grass attacker.
Okay.
I think. I don't quote me. I think it's, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the better.
Yeah.
I'll look it up real quick.
Well, no, I'm sure. Yeah. One of those up there. I was thinking of things that possibly could Mega as well. I'm not sure if Tangrowth has a Mega, but some of this stuff doesn't have Mega forms yet. But they do well in all different leagues, and you'll get your money's worth in means of Stardust for them. So they're Pokemon that you want to target whenever you get that referral code from a friend, have them trade you a Pokemon, try and target those Pokemon, because those ones are going to get you the most bang for your buck.
Mega Venusaur is the best.
Okay. Alright, hopefully that was informative and helps everyone out there.
Oh, Abomasnow, too. Also a Mega.
Oh, yeah.
And Tangrowth's like 5 or 6.
Yeah, well, the Megas are obviously going to always crush whatever they can.
Yeah, and some of these are Shadow, like Shadow Torterra, Shadow Venusaur, Shadow Executor.
Okay.
But then Tangrowth. So yeah, Tangrowth's not a bad one. And any, really, if you were looking for a good, cheap attacker, for basically any of the types, your Eevee evolutions are always a solid, easy to get. Except for
Glaceon and Leafeon. Those need lures.
Leafeon's not terrible. I'm thinking of the dark one.
Umbreon?
Not a good attacker. Umbreon. I don't think he's very good as far as an attacker goes.
It's full defense, so.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be the best attacker per se, but it'll be in that fight for a long time. So just depends on what you need. Whether you need something that's going to use the least amount of revives and potions, or if you're going to need something to clear it fast.
He's not terrible. He's down here on the list at like 15 maybe.
But aren't there only like 30 dark types?
Yeah, so that's not that good. He's like halfway there. Top one is Mega Gyarados.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a given, yeah.
And then Shadow Tyranitar, and then regular Tyranitar.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully this helps everyone.
Weavile's better, and that one's not hard to get.
I think we could probably just make this a weekly topic with all the things going on here. All the
undoubtedly
subtle intricacies going on with Pokemon Go. This could be a reoccurring topic.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll probably help some other people as well, some of the more veterans that just forget about it, or they just need something easy to talk about with the new players.
Or people like me who kind of like, our attention's drifted off at like Gen 4 and 5.
Yeah.
It's like, I still have a bunch of Machamps. I don't have any Conkeldurs. I need them. They're good. I don't have any.
Yeah, well, it's mostly... I don't think they had Timbers out in the wild much. I think they were out for like once or a few times, but otherwise Conkeldurr Timber was all raids and egg hatches and stuff like that, so... But yeah, that's why it's listed last, and Machamp, maybe you'll be able to find it. You should be a lot easier, though. Go think.
And stuff that's had like community days, you should be able to find good trades for.
Yeah.
And Machamp's had a good one, so you should be. If you know anybody who's playing, you should be able to get.
But thank you for joining us, Augmented Ones.
Yes,
We'll catch you in the next one. Remember, good balls, good calls, good luck, and we'll see you in the next one.
Till then.